The Mai Kai in Fort Lauderdale glows with hundreds of tiki lamps. Some of them are vintage classics, others are brand new. But the secret is one dude crafted or rebuilt most of them himself. I'm here at the Mai Kai with Flounder. Scott, wait, how do you say your last name?
Scheidly.
Scheidly. Scott was instrumental in the rebuilding of the Mai Kai, specifically though, a lot of the lamps. And so we're gonna go around, we're gonna talk about the work he did, as well as the different lamps and that they rebuilt. How many?
250, 300, something like that.
300 lamps. And then at the end of the episode, we're gonna make a Mai Kai style lamp in the place that we're staying, which is just like a little ways away here. So join us. All right, dude, we're in the Bora Bora bar. What'd you work on out here?
I did all these lamps out here. The ones I would like to talk about, this one and this one here.
Okay.
Me and Tom were driving back to our house where we lived when we were down here, and we saw a table on the side of the road, and we stopped. We're like, yeah, grab it. I threw it in the back of the truck, came in the next day, cut it in half, cut the legs off of that, and it made lamps out of them.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And we needed big lamps out here, so it just worked out really well. It was like, took me a day to do 2 lamps.
When you're making lamps for home tiki bars, like the scale is way smaller.
Yeah.
And these are huge.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see some even bigger lamps inside, right?
Yeah, the ones in the middle are 6 feet tall.
6 feet tall.
Yeah.
You said that the employees, sometimes they would punch through the side to like change the bulbs.
Almost every one of them in the main hall was like that because nobody wanted to get that high. I mean, it's like 40 feet up.
Oh.
And so they would just get as high as they could and they'd punch holes in the side. And so pretty much every single one of them had a hole in it.
To change the bulbs?
Yeah. And I built all these here out of bamboo.
Oh, okay.
These are kind of like the ones I built in the service bar as well.
Yeah.
It's nice and natural.
You don't have to treat the bamboo or anything for the heat from the bulbs?
No, because everything's LED now. So.
Yeah, totally.
And that's a nice thing too. Most of the lamps that were in the main hall, or through all the lamps in there, a lot of them had burn marks in them. Oh. And they used to use fiberglass. They didn't use polystyrene.
Okay.
So if a regular light bulb would sit on it, it would just burn a black. So there was black spots and tons of lamps in there.
I remember coming to the Mai Kai for the Hukilau years ago, and you know how there was there were plastic bags everywhere, and there was rainwater leaking in. There was a fish float that was full of water with a lit light bulb in it.
Yeah. I found one in Samoa, an actual light bulb full of water.
Oh my God.
And it was lit.
No way.
Yeah, it was an LED. It was full of water and it was lit.
So like this place should have burned down.
I have a picture of that too. It should have burned down.
So many times.
It's unbelievable, the stuff that we found in here. I found gutters, hidden gutters that the rain would go into. It would run through the gutter. It would go into a tube, into a bucket in a closet.
Are you serious?
All over the place, dude.
Like interior gutters, like makeshift repairs.
No, a real gutter though, like an outdoor gutter inside.
And then you also rewired this whole light panel up here, right?
That's all new lighting.
Yeah.
That's honestly, that is my 100% favorite thing that we did. It's like a tiki cathedral now, you know? Like when I look at it, I just absolutely love it.
And Tommy was saying that hadn't been lit for years, right?
Nobody knew it lit. I mean, so much stuff was rotted. Yeah. This place was completely infested with termites.
Yeah.
And we had to tear it out to rebuild. Like, it's all reframed. All that's been redone. We pulled a panel off and we're like, holy shit, there's lights behind here.
Wow.
And we took those down. They're 2-ply. And we ripped them apart, and a lot of them had holes where they would change the light bulb.
Right.
There's actually access from the back. There's a door, and you were supposed to go in there and open up the doors and change the light bulbs.
Okay.
But when they had a leak one time, they spray foamed in it, and you couldn't open the doors anymore. Yeah, so I had to cut all that out because after they fixed the roof and there's no leaks, we had to take fiberglass and fix a lot of the holes in it, and then repaint all of them, like hand paint. All of that.
Yeah. And you repainted all that yourself?
Me and Tom did, yeah. And the story that nobody knew it lit up, not even Kern, is crazy to me. That's how long it's been.
Wow.
You know? And Kern's been here forever.
Yeah, totally. Should we go in?
Yeah. We were here. This was where our shop was.
Oh.
And then they was like, you got to move out here. We moved into Hawaii.
Right.
And then they're like, you got to get out of Hawaii. They moved us into Tahiti. And then they moved us out of Tahiti into trailers out back. When they moved us out of Tahiti, they just took that room over and we never had a chance to get up high and do those ones.
Oh, right. You said that for a long time there was no air conditioning in here.
We were working in the middle of summer in here for,
With no air conditioning.
Yeah, for 2 years.
And
3 years.
Tommy said there were a couple times that you came in and looked at all the lamps and just like had
every time I'd come in. Every time I'd come in, I would look up and he'd go, stop looking up.
Yeah.
Stop looking up. It worked, man. I was like, all right, I won't look up anymore. And, I spent like 2 months on scaffolding, climbing up and down, taking all this down because he's afraid of heights.
Yeah.
So it was a little monkey boy here. I was up there all the damn time. So
wow, dude, look at that.
So here we had to put scaffolding up to do all these ones.
Oh, okay.
And then here we used a lift.
Man.
I would drive a lift in here and get the ones here.
Right.
Scaffolding on the stage for those ones. But in the back, because of the waterfalls and all that, there's no way to put scaffolding. So we built a platform that went all the way across. 2 of them that were like 4 feet a piece.
Yeah.
And then we would push and then pull that one and put and
No way.
Worked from the back up to the front right there.
Really?
I'd be on top of that, on top of a ladder.
Yeah.
Like up in the peak of this.
How high is that?
I think to the very top, I think it's like 40 feet.
Yeah. You might not realize that a lot of these lamps, these giant lamps, are giant.
They're 6 feet tall. And Tom Flounder did all those.
Oh, okay.
He came in at the perfect time. I was so burnt out on doing lamps. I was doing all these other ones.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he's fresh and he's gung-ho and he's like, what do you guys want me to do? And I was like, dude, you want to do these lamps? So he did all those big ones down the center.
No way.
He saved me, man.
And it's funny because those you start there and then they repeat all the way down the middle. How many lights were burnt out?
When we lit it up, probably 65% of them.
Wow, really?
People that have been here for a long time and coming here would come in and go, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like they haven't seen it like that since the 50s.
Totally.
When they first did it.
Yeah. So you were going through archives and finding all kinds of like lamps that hadn't been made and...
Yeah, and lots of photos and correspondence from like Oceanic Arts and a lot of the carvers. Anybody in here? Anybody? So,
ooh.
Bill hated all the can lights.
Right.
And he came in one day and he was like, we got to cover all those can lights. So I made all these covers.
Okay.
I did it in here, in the hallway, and in the men's locker room.
What's the material?
It's just polystyrene and then just like actual material, like a shirt material.
Oh, okay.
I use a lot of material because you can get any kind of pattern. If you use material, you should put something behind it though, because like the light will come through it weird if you don't put like polystyrene.
Diffuse it.
Diffuse
right?
it, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
This light here we got out of the warehouse. It was twice the size of that, and we're like, oh no, do we cut it? Do we cut it? And we had to sit there and talk about it for a while and decided, yeah, let's cut it.
Yeah, and this, by the way, what's this area
This
called?
is the women's locker room.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did all these.
Right, to get rid of the can lights.
Yeah. And those all I've got pins in the side. You pull the pin out and then the bottom comes out so you can change the can light.
Oh, okay.
And you can see here the can light fell.
Oh.
Yeah, so that needs to be fixed.
Oh man, that's so cool.
Yeah, we did the red for the lava room.
Yeah.
Gives a nice little fill in here.
Totally. And the theme is like fire and lava and stuff.
Yeah, and then the other room was the ocean water.
Shells.
Yeah, I built these little things here.
Okay.
Just keep it moody.
Yeah, totally.
Cool. But then you got the light, with the mirrors. So if you need it.
Then you can have actual like bright light. So these are all LEDs now, all the lighting?
Yeah, all this stuff is LEDs.
Okay. And did you have to program each bulb to different colors and stuff?
No, we just bought different bulbs. We had Kurt buying thousands of light bulbs all the time,
Totally.
Yeah, we had a big ass piece of bamboo out back. And I was like, I got an idea. I think this would be cool down through here.
This is the...
2 more down there.
What do you call this, a service bar? Or?
This is the service bar, yeah.
Okay.
Me and Tom built this whole thing.
Yeah.
This was dirt. Like they had to take all the concrete. They had to dig down 6 feet around all the support beams too.
Wow.
And just because of new code and stuff like
totally.
that. But we came up with this idea because we needed actual light.
Right.
But we wanted the coolness. So, we put this light in here which drops down, and then you can still put nice colored lights in there.
Oh, so you have like a white light.
Yeah.
And then you have
for
like
each
the colored
workstation.
Man, that's really like an innovative idea.
Yeah, it worked out really well. It helps.
Because I think most people would just go, well, we just need some like pendant lamps that are not themed and whatever. Yeah.
That's
a cool solution.
Everything's got to be themed in this place,
And literally every single thing is themed.
Yeah, and it was cool to add to the Mai Kai, not just put it back to what its glory was, and like actually get the design and do something like this is very cool.
Right. But like not in a modern way. It's like you guys stayed real true to the aesthetic of the Mai Kai.
We had Conrad grooved out the backside of one bamboo on each one of these grids.
Okay.
And it has a track in it, like track lighting.
Okay.
Where you can move.
Yeah.
And so everything's done like that.
Okay.
So that way we didn't have to really plan where we're doing everything.
Right.
We could just play with it.
And then also the wires are all like...
It's all the rope wire.
Yeah, cloth covered.
I made this big one here. We needed something
crazy. I never even
that
noticed that one before.
lit down, I came up with that weird idea.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It worked.
Like people that make lamps now tend to do this kind of thing, and they don't have to use them for functionality. Like it's more decorative.
Right.
So when you have to do something like that, it's like a different way of thinking about these kind of lamps.
Well, it's problem solving too, It's like, okay, how can I do this and make it work? And most of these lamps in here are like pretty much the whole place are all just hung by wire.
Yeah.
Because you don't really see it, And so the lights are just like they just sit on the top. Like we would put a disc, they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
But then some of them we will put like hidden doors, like here where it opens and then you can change the light bulb.
So how do you change the bulb in this one?
This one is just the lights hanging down into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all just kind of, like I said, we'll put a little disc on it with the light barrel, and it just kind of sits in the.
Okay.
Most of mine that I'm doing at home, I've been doing it from the top, but I came up with something new where, like, I made it so where it has the loop on it, and you can just hang a single, like a chain or whatever you whatever you want to do with it. But when I build that one later, I'll show you.
Okay.
And some of them just don't work with trap doors. I think this one. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So if they're tall enough, then you can do that. If they're short, the light bulb gets in the way.
Right.
So it's kind of, it all depends on that.
Yeah, you need a tall lamp in order to clear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing's, we called it the satellite.
Oh, dude, how cool.
That's actually how it was, That's a real design.
Right.
Like this one here, these are very complex here, with all the lines.
Yeah. Really cool. Very clean. Really nice stuff.
These ones were pretty complex. These hourglass ones, I would have to get paper and cut it and try to figure out the angles of everything.
Oh, right.
And then I'd have to figure out how to get it inside of that, because that frame was whole. I'd have to cut them in half and then like put the polystyrene in there and then put them back together.
You're talking about the big, like...
Yeah, the hourglass shaped ones.
Right.
Those ones were complex. Like, and this one here, that one was kind of weird. This one with that's like star bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like those ones here, this is another one right here.
Oh, right here.
They're kind of awkward, trying to figure out, and we never did figure out the Mai Kai lamp, that's the one on the end there. We just left that one the way it was.
Right.
But those, it didn't make any sense. It's like you can't staple inside of that little space, and we couldn't figure out how they did it. And when I did mine, like if you look at the seam where the polystyrene, like it's very narrow where it seams together.
Yep.
I tried to hide it as much as possible. And if you look at these old ones with the fiberglass, they just shoved it in there, and it was all. I don't know. It bothered me. I was like, I want to do better than that,
I mean, at this point, you're probably the most prolific tiki lamp builder in the country or in the world.
I built a ton, and I haven't stopped. Like I haven't worked here since January, and I'm still making them all the time.
So people want to buy them from you, or you?
Yeah, I haven't even advertised them, but people are coming to me just because of this. I think And I've been.
Do you have a website or?
No, I mean I just got on social media, but like
Instagram?
I said, I haven't even been putting them on there. People just keep contacting me. It's like, hey, you make me a lamp. I'm like,
okay,
sure.
So if people want to hit you up, they can.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
At some point, maybe I'll start selling. I mean, all the ones I'm building now are going to be going to Suffering Bastard or going to our new project.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like if you look at this one, you see how the fiberglass is in it. You see it just like...
Oh, right. The material's just kind of on top of itself.
Yeah.
And it could be way cleaner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally get that. Man, there's so many really cool shapes.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess it was Oceanic Arts, you said, was doing these, right?
Yeah, I believe so. That's where most of them came from.
Okay.
We found lots of photos of a lot of the lamps that are in here that they sent to Bob and Jack and were like, hey, this is what we had to choose from, you know? And they would be like, all right, we'll take 10 of those, you know, or whatever. These walls are new. Took all the glass out and cleaned the glass. These were nasty inside. We went to the beach and got sand, put all new sand in them.
Oh, there's sand in there?
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then the roof wasn't holding up. The brand new roof was leaking everywhere.
The brand new roof?
Yeah, I came in. This thing was this deep of water.
No way.
All the toppa molded.
Oh, dude.
I had to pull it all out, put new toppa in there.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I was the leak guy too. So when the foreman would come in and his buddy, who was kind of in charge of the roof leaks and stuff, would come in and go, where are they at?
Oh.
And I would walk him around. I would document the leaks, and then he'd get his people up there and try finding a leak, which is, you know how hard it is to do that.
It's so hard, dude.
Especially on this roof because all the AC is on top of the roof now.
Oh.
I mean, it is a maze up there trying to get like from like 15 feet away.
Yeah.
You've got to climb under or over.
No
and
way.
It's a mess.
Where were you finding all the Tappa from?
Kern was going online and finding it, and then some people donated some too, which was nice. Yeah, so like all this Tappa that's up, we put that up.
Yeah. Was there a technique to putting that stuff up?
That we would just glue it.
Yeah. What do you use?
And then we were covering it to try to protect it.
Like upholstery glue or?
No, we were using like M99 like spray.
Oh, okay. You know, it's kind of wild because if you think about it, this is kind of like your own art gallery.
In a way. Yeah.
it's like pretty wild. Like all the lamps. Was that lamp there?
No, I made that.
Okay. And is that your own design?
No, that was an actual design. And this was one of my earlier ones, so you could tell I messed up. I didn't put any diffuser behind this, and you could see through it.
Oh, right.
So I learned my lesson after that. You know, like no matter what, you got to put the material, you put it behind it, and it just
back it. Yeah,
it just looks better. Yeah, for sure. But I learned. So these are the only ones that never got touched.
Okay.
Are these lamps up here, and you can kind of see the state that these were in, and these are actually in good shape compared to the ones in the main hall, you know, because those had fire and smoke under them for 60-something years.
Oh, because
from
of the
fire
show.
And people used to smoke.
Oh, that's true.
You know, back in the day, you were allowed to smoke everywhere. They had a cigarette machine in this place.
It's true. They look pretty good, but definitely a difference between these and the ones that you know.
I mean, you look at like the bottom ones have all been redone.
Yeah, you look at like this kind of thing, and it's just like immaculate.
And it was like triage. You know, like this one, for instance. It's not great, but it was like, oh, we'll just replace the bottom. And then, you know.
And it was good enough.
It's good enough, yeah. So we would do that when we could just to save time. I mean, we sat there in the beginning, we sat there for 2 months building lamps.
Well, it was wild that it was basically the two of you who rebuilt this whole place.
Yeah, for the longest time. And we did get a crew in here.
Right, the Hondurans.
Yeah, the Hondurans, awesome. Absolutely amazing. The things we put them through. Like, they put up this fence. Those massive timbers all the way around. Wow. Yeah, they were amazing. The fact that they thought Tom was going to do it by himself was just crazy. Nobody knew the scope of this place.
I just remember that everybody was like really excited about reopening, and I just kept looking and going like, Tom's the only one who's doing this? This is insane. And then finally he brought you on.
Yeah. He had to beg me to get me in here.
Yeah, no kidding. And to keep you, right?
Yeah.
Were there times where you're like, dude, this is overwhelming. I got to get out of here?
It wasn't really overwhelming. It was the fact that I lived like 3 hours away from here.
Oh my God.
You know,
and then you were commuting?
We lived here, but you know, we'd still go home every weekend at first.
You had a house here?
Yeah, we lived in a nice house on the river. It was a friend of ours.
By nice house, you mean?
Like a $4 million house. On the New River.
That doesn't sound too bad.
With a swimming pool in the middle and a lagoon swimming pool outside. Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Well, at least you had that because, you know, I'm sure that this was like, grueling. And you said AC wasn't really running.
That was the thing. It was AC and the place was full of mosquitoes constantly.
Mosquitoes?
So it was something.
So it must be a relief to see it now.
It is. I honestly, it took me, so I quit in January and I didn't come back till Hukilau. I got in here and I was like, all right, okay. This is nice.
You said you've never really had like a real job before?
Yeah.
You've just been an artist
I've been an artist my whole life, yeah.
So then to be punching into a job every day.
Yeah, but it's the Mai Kai. And I didn't know this place. Like, I've been coming here for 25 years.
Yeah.
I would come in, walk into the Mai Kai, have a zombie, have a rum barrel, and then stumble around the place, you know? I know everything about this place. I've been in places nobody has been. I spent 2 months up in the main hall.
Yeah, up there.
I've been under the Mai Kai. I've been under the bathrooms because they had to tunnel under and put new plumbing in. And I was like, I'm going to be the only tiki nerd that's been under the Mai Kai, you know? So I tunneled under there.
Yeah.
Tom was like, you're crazy. I was like, yeah, do it, man. I've been like up in these spaces, like behind the walls, like in the attic spaces.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been everywhere.
Did you find anything from that era up there?
We found tons of old stir sticks.
Oh.
Old bamboo, like metal forks.
Okay.
Some menus and stuff. Yeah, found some old plates.
Wow.
Some old Mai Kai plates, really cool. When I went under the bathroom, climbed under there, I found tiles. Pink tiles with like fishnet.
Really?
Yeah, nobody knows where they came from. They did some kind of restoration on one of the bathrooms. They were just broken pieces of tile under the bathroom. So at some point, one of the bathrooms had those tiles.
Right.
And somehow they fell through the wall or something and down under the Mai Kai. We really don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, nothing major though.
Yeah.
A couple rat skeletons.
But it's pretty rad. Like it is like urban archaeology.
For sure. Like I knew there were shrunken heads in here, but and I remember looking at them, but I never really like just sat there and looked at them. I looked at all the spears that are in New Guinea, and now I know every spear in there, and I'm like, man, were these used?
Yeah.
Were people killed with these? Were animals killed with these?
Well, the shrunken head guy was definitely killed.
Yeah, these guys, the Thorntons would go on trips, and go to these places and get this stuff. Yeah,
it was authentic stuff.
Yeah, definitely, and the other skulls that are in there, the ones that are covered in clay, the ceremonial ones, the ancestor skulls, that's crazy too. Like, we never knew there were skulls in those. They just look like clay sculptures of heads.
Right.
I pick one up and I look and there's molars. You could see the teeth.
No way.
So that's what they would do with their ancestors. They would cover it with clay and they would paint it. And that's how they kept them,
And those are no longer on display to the public, right?
Not right now.
Yeah.
They'll go somewhere. Maybe our new Mai Kai project.
Oh.
Our super secret Mai Kai project that we're working on.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. So
this is the gift shop.
This is the gift shop, which used to be the Bangkok room.
Okay.
Which used to be a dining room. It just never worked out. People didn't really want to sit in here.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know. I think because it's kind of closed off to everything else.
Right.
Do you
think the theming, like people want the Tahitian or Hawaiian thing more?
I think so. Yeah, I really do. I think that was a part of it. And like I said, it's kind of closed off. And they had closed this off. This is one of the greatest. You were talking about archaeology. This was all mirrored, right? And there were shelves. There were windows on the other side. It was dark. You could see that those were in there, but you really didn't know.
Right.
And so we came in and we're like, yeah, let's get rid of this. And we started tearing it down. These haven't been seen since like 50s, early 60s.
Really?
Like there was a mirror here. We tore this down first, and I looked back, and I'm like, dude, there's sculptures back here.
There's a creature back there.
Yeah, it's like, and so we pulled those off, and we talked about, we didn't want to lose this,
right?
But they wanted to close this off, so we talked about filling this in.
Oh no!
And yeah, I know, but not to lose them. But we were worried about the noise in here when they're doing the performance.
Oh sure.
And Bill says, let's just leave it and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And I love it. I mean, it's absolutely amazing to me.
Well, I think it actually like welcomes people into the gift shop more by just like letting them know that it's in here.
Yeah.
Because before it was really closed off.
Yeah, big time. Like these were all like plaster.
Okay.
They're very old plaster. We had Conrad making molds and doing these, so most of these are just foam now.
And who's Conrad?
Conrad is in the band.
Yeah,
Buki.
he is.
Yeah, Conrad's awesome. He helped us for a while before they started practicing with the band.
Oh, okay.
He would come in and help us a few hours here and there. Like this whole section here, this was all caved in.
Caved in?
Caved in, yeah. So this is all new.
Oh, you mean from the initial destruction?
Rain damage and stuff, because it sat for so many years and nobody did anything.
So you're saying all of this is new?
All that's new.
How did you create all this?
It was all poured molds.
Okay.
And then we had the painters come in and paint it and make it blend.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, this is, they don't have these lit up anymore. This was a really cool find too. Oh, they are. So we found these lights here.
What lights?
These up lights. Nobody knew they were there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they were all along here. This was added in afterwards.
What was?
This whole like table right here.
Okay, yeah.
So those ones are gone, but so they had these uplighting on all their sculptures, which was really cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
And a lot of these are new too.
Okay.
A lot of those were all broken, and Conrad made molds of those.
These were all intact and good?
Yeah, we pulled them down. Some of them were broken.
Okay.
Cleaned them up, rewired them.
Right.
Another really cool thing about in here, there used to be lights in here.
Uh-huh.
There was maybe like 6 lights in here, but none of them were ever lit because they just burned out and no one ever got up there and fixed them.
What do you mean, in the ceiling up there?
Yeah, hanging.
Okay.
And we found a really cool one that was in really great shape that was above this ductwork right here.
Really?
Yeah, we're like, no one's ever seen this.
Where did it go?
Huh? It's in here somewhere. I don't remember which one it was, actually.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we took them all down and dispersed them throughout here. Very heavy.
Oh, this thing?
Very heavy.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's probably bigger than it looks, huh?
Yeah, and these little ones are even heavy. And then the medium-sized ones, man, it's like, yeah. But this room was a nightmare, too.
Where did this idea come from?
Bill came up with that idea. Bill, man, he's very creative.
Uh-huh.
He just came up with a lot of really cool stuff. There used to be a closet here, actually. And he's like, yeah, man, we'll rip it down. We'll put a window so people can actually see the drinks being made, see the magic behind, you know, which was
they used
really
to
cool.
hide that, like, intentionally, so that people wouldn't steal the recipes and stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's like, all the recipes are around, you know?
This floor from where you're standing that way is all new.
Okay.
This was all rotted out.
Yeah.
We blended it the best we could.
Yeah, I mean, you would never think that it was changed.
Yeah.
I think they put this chair here because people were like walking into this mirror.
Yes, that's why the sticker's there.
Have you ever seen that before?
Yes, many times.
Really? People just walk right into it?
Yeah, and then like they leave a big forehand print on.
Forehead print?
Yeah, the bartenders were like, "Oh yeah, I've heard like smacks."
Oh really?
Yeah. Fake door.
Oh, that door doesn't go anywhere.
No. I forget why we put that there. Oh, I think because that was there. There used to be a door there. And like I said, this was a closet just for storage.
Right.
And then, yeah, that's what it was.
So you had to do something with it, and that looks the most applicable or whatever.
This is the closet with all the power stuff, like all the sound and everything.
Oh, it all runs in
And
there.
so they ran through, and that was a nightmare too. They were trying to find ways to run stuff. There's a thing of wires that big that runs through here, through there. We had to cut through concrete.
Really?
Yeah, it's absolutely nightmare. I mean, think about trying to move stuff through. It's not like a house where you just run it through the attic.
Yeah, totally.
You know, there's nowhere to run, especially when you get out to the main hall. Like all there's speakers everywhere, and that was another huge thing was hiding speakers.
Right.
There's a speaker here.
Oh, okay.
And here, and then 2 on the end.
Right.
So we tried hiding them the best way we could, you know.
Yeah, you wouldn't really notice them if you weren't looking like intently for them.
Yeah. This is a crazy story. Tom Flounder was out here burning these because we burned all the wood to give it the character.
To give it the texture.
And he caught this tree on fire. It was insane. Dude, it went up so fast.
Really?
And everybody was freaking out. They were trying to get hoses, and there was a ton of people. That's when all the cooks were out here planting plants.
Oh my God.
And Tom was the smartest one.
Yeah.
Tommy ran in and grabbed the damn fire extinguisher. Everybody else was freaking out trying to get hoses untangled. And Bill was freaking out because it was literally just put in like a day before, I think.
Oh my God.
The electrician, I thought he was going to snap.
Really?
Like, honestly, he'd come in just losing it all the time.
Really?
Yeah, and half the lights didn't work, so we'd have problems like, you know, trying to figure out how to make this work. But now, man, it's like, it seems like everything's legit. How this place never burned down is amazing to me. All these ones out here, I used synthetic Abaca cloth, just so it'll last longer because it's outside. All the ones that were outside were complete redos. There was nothing left.
It's outside, but it's outside in Florida.
Yes.
Which is a different thing.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
outside in Orange County, California, it's like, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's muggy here.
Oh, it's nasty.
So what do you think? Do you think we can go and try to make one of these?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I got one ready.
Okay.
So, you know, everything's cut and ready, so it's kind of just in pieces, and I'll put it together. And,
okay.
Yeah.
Let's go do that.
Yes.
We are at a house that the Mai Kai has rented for us. We're gonna make a tiki lamp. Flounder, take it away.
I have a lot of Mai Kai drinks in me.
It's not a lie.
Let's see how this turns out.
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to put a nail through my hand.
Or through me.
I have everything ready. I already cut everything and did all the things that I need to do for the most part.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be the build out of it.
So if people want to make a tiki lamp at home,
Right?
you start by making a couple circles, right?
Yeah, many circles. If you want a perfect circle, you use a router.
A router.
Don't use a jigsaw. Jigsaws cut terrible circles. No matter what, they're gonna waver.
Yeah, totally.
You take a router. I use a trim router, which is a small router. I built my own thing on it with a piece of plexiglass, and I put a nail where I want, and I get the perfect circle.
No way.
Yeah, so you never try to cut fully through either. You know, I do it in stages. Like
Okay.
I'll do with a 1/2 inch. I'll usually do like halfway through,
Yeah.
and then I'll drop it lower, and I'll do the other half.
Okay.
And therefore, you get a perfect circle.
In the center, the way I do the center is with a hole saw.
This is a hole saw.
Yeah.
100%. This will be where the light comes down through.
Okay.
Always glue.
Oh, always glue?
Always glue.
Oh no.
Yeah, have to. Yeah. I don't want to glue right now because it's gonna be a mess. So
Just for the people at home, it's been a long day, and we got caught up in the Molokai bar and the Bora Bora bar.
yeah.
And what'd you have?
Yes. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
So I also I take like a measure tape, and I get
So did you say a measure tape?
a measure tape, a tape for measuring.
Oh no.
This is gonna be amazing.
Okay.
If I was building this in my studio or whatever, I wouldn't be trying to hold this up and nail it at the same time. Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird. Usually, honestly, when I do this, I'll take my pin nailer and I'll just put a nail in each of these, just a little one, and just to hold it so I can, line this up.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because this is gonna be hard like this.
Yep.
But I'll make it work. Okay.
And obviously, pneumatic staple gun or nail gun
100%.
changes your whole world.
100%. Yeah.
And you don't need a giant compressor either. He's just got like
Yeah, it's a pancake. Yeah, it's
150 horsepower or
PSI.
horsepower.
He's also been drinking, by the way.
Well, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's kind of the dangerous thing about, being assigned to do something for the Mai Kai, because the drinks don't stop.
anytime you can get 2 forms of fasteners in it, it's always going to be better. I also, when I measure this out, I will number. So I got a number 1 here, and I have a number 1 here, so I know kind of where I'm, just to make sure
Okay.
it's measured out, So that goes there.
Okay. Interesting.
And with this is like a simple lamp. Some lamps aren't as simple. This
Yeah.
is as simple as I get because somebody told me the night before that I needed to make a lamp.
What the hell?
It wasn't you. I love this thing. This thing will never come apart.
And you're just kind of pushing them in so they're flush.
Yeah.
And is that 18 gauge, the staples or the nails?
Yeah.
How come nails are not staples?
I mean, you just want it to be sturdy.
Yeah.
This thing's sturdy. Once that glue settles, it's already.
Yeah, it'll be
totally
rock
sturdy.
solid, huh?
So, there will be staples involved.
Okay.
So now we're to the polystyrene. I've seen people use chicken wire,
Okay.
like 1/4 inch chicken wire, and I feel like you can see the wire through it.
For
and
sure.
it also doesn't diffuse it if you want to use like material. Like I use regular,
Cloth.
Yeah, like you would, make a t-shirt out of or whatever.
But if you back it with that, then it'll
if
be
you
nice
back
and
with
diffused.
polystyrene.
Right.
And I always try to find ways around spending money because polystyrene is really freaking expensive. Like this roll, I could probably make like 3 lamps out of it, and it's
Really?
like $100.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so it's expensive.
Yeah.
But it's also super solid, and it's peel back. So I'll peel this off, and I'll put my Abaca cloth on there, and I'll trim that.
Okay.
It's well worth the price of it, honestly.
Yeah.
this is somewhat cut, just a little bigger than what I need.
Yeah, you did all the kind of pre-production before.
Yeah, honestly, I did the hard part. Now it's just like, just knocking it out, you know?
Yeah.
This is a pocket cloth. You can get this like Forever Bamboo, a lot of every place. Amazulu maybe, I think have it. I also use, for outdoor lamps, I'll use synthetic, a pocket cloth like I showed you earlier.
Yeah.
It's not as cool looking. But
Okay.
It'll last outside a lot.
Okay,
longer.
so if you want to do this stuff for outside,
Yeah.
and you live somewhere like Florida.
Yes.
Otherwise, Southern California, like you don't, as long as it's like not getting wet, lamps are pretty good outside.
Oh yeah, the weather there definitely 100% is a lot less forgiving.
Right.
A lot less forgiving, a lot more forgiving.
More forgiving.
You know, words. And I always try to keep it straight with the lines. Like it's a pocket cloth, so it's not perfect.
Right.
But I try to keep it low because it will look weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it is. I mean, it's natural. Tiki lamps shouldn't be perfect. Nothing in Tiki should be perfect.
Ooh, look at that. It shouldn't be perfect, but it also shouldn't look sloppy.
Yeah.
I think that's like the difference.
Yeah. And I also, I could have cut this into one piece and it went all the way around. But I feel like you start running into problems with trying to get it lined up, and it just seems easier to just go halfway.
Oh, okay.
And this is a small lamp. Even with this one, I would do that.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting tip. And I think he's saying that if it goes all the way around and meets back up, like sometimes it gets kind of like wobbled out or something.
Yeah.
Like the top ends up like sitting off further
like
than the
up
bottom.
higher. And you can always like take a X-Acto knife and cut it, but I don't know. I found it easier after doing 200 and something of these.
Right.
I found it easier to do it that way. And like this backing off of that, I use it. I reuse it.
Oh, you will?
So yeah, on the bottom, because you wanna diffuse the material, or it's gonna look weird. You're gonna look through it. You're gonna see it's not gonna look good.
Right.
So if you put this behind it.
Wow, dude, that's such a giant difference.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, for me, it's saving money.
Yeah.
Because the polystyrene's so expensive.
Yeah, you might as well get a little bit more out of it. I think we should probably put this thing on eBay after you're done. And
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Proceeds go to
Me.
Scott.
Good, my drunk fund. Yeah, like I could have did all this, but I wanted to show how this is done too,
Yeah, totally.
We went through massive rolls of this stuff.
Yeah, that must have cost a fortune.
Yes.
Because I have bought this stuff too, and I was shocked at how expensive it was.
Let's see if I cut these right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wow, so going like half and half, you don't end up in that overlap problem.
You can also get black staples, which are awesome. Get those from Jewel City,
Okay.
it's called.
And that's an upholstery nailer?
This?
Or upholstery gun, or what is it?
Yeah, I believe it is. Honestly, I'm not completely sure, but I would consider it that.
There is no safety on those, by the way.
No, and usually when I plug this, when I put the arrow on, it usually shoots one staple.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
For some reason,
Yeah.
I don't really know why, but it does. So yeah, this is just the backing off of that.
Now, will you normally like glue that? Or glue these things together?
I just staple it. I don't glue it at all. I
Okay.
staple and I kind of pull it and stretch it
Yeah.
as I go to make it nice and taut.
Okay.
Actually, let me plug in this because I'll be using this soon.
Tommy?
And honestly, I just need to cut in here because I'll be putting this on there.
For sure, yeah. So obviously these aren't like cut perfectly
Yeah,
because you have a plan.
right. They don't need to be because I'm gonna be putting trim around it anyhow.
Right. Well, that's the great thing about Tiki lamps is that there are tricks to hide kind of sloppy stuff, you know?
I don't do sloppy. What are you talking about? Another thing about pneumatic tools, especially pneumatic nailers, if you are going to get one and you go to nail, never have your finger within range of how far, because these things will hit something and turn sideways
Why would you know that?
Because I put a 2.5 inch nail straight up my thumb.
Oh my
and there was only a 1/4 inch sticking out.
Oh my God.
And I had to have somebody pull it out of me.
It's kind of a miracle you can still use your thumb.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was the craziest thing. Next day I didn't feel anything. So it was
Wow,
weird.
really?
But I was working at the Mai Kai and drinking a lot of rum, so
Well, yeah.
it probably saved my life. This is grass trim. I don't know, what would you call this?
Is it a seagrass braid?
This is seagrass braid. I'm not sure what that one actually is. This is seagrass braid though. This is my favorite.
Okay.
This stuff's so easy to work with. Like for this,
Turning corners.
Yeah, like this just doesn't work as well. I don't feel like. This I feel like it bends perfectly.
Totally. So then you try to start it on the seam, right?
Yeah, because I'm gonna put some bamboo over there that I prepared. I'm just gonna staple just because I have the stapler right here.
And then you glue it?
Yeah, it just seems like it works better. It's easier to hide than like staples.
You haven't made many lamps yourself, have you?
No,
Tom?
not at all. No.
Just
Only a couple hundred.
a good portion of the hundreds.
Yeah.
But this comes in a lot of different styles. Yeah, like
Colors, different color braids.
Quickest lamp ever made.
it really is cool.
It's going quick.
Let's put the bamboo on, and then I'll do the bottom.
Does it come split like that already?
No, I split this. I used a machete,
Oh, really?
and split it the way I
Damn,
want.
dude.
Yeah. I actually painted with acrylic, like watered down acrylic, and then clear coated it. You should try to nail through the nodes.
They're stronger.
You don't have to.
It's kind of better for the look as well. You can hide them.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I don't always do it if I can't, because I mean a lot of times you like maybe have one node down here and you don't have any here. So.
Sure. My eye!
And I'll always paint these.
Oh, you will. What do you do about splitting, like this kind of thing?
Just usually leave it. It usually doesn't split. It did right there a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not too bad.
No, I
Doesn't blow
wouldn't
over.
touch it up. You wouldn't really notice. I mean, bamboo splits, right?
Bamboo splits.
Okay, so this is the tricky part.
Okay. Oh, you gotta find where.
Yeah. And I always just put it up to the light. And I can find where it's at. Like when I'm building these at home, I have a light bulb and I'll just put it in there and then I can see exactly where I'm going with it.
Oh, right. Because you definitely want to cover those uprights because they're gonna block the light. If the bamboo wasn't right on those things, you would see the shadow from the inside structure.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of eyeball these. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you can kind of measure, but usually you can eyeball it. All right.
It's looking like something.
It's looking like a little drum lamp.
Yeah, a genuine Mai Kai drum lamp.
I glue these ones a little more because they're not going to be held down like the bamboo.
So you won't put a staple in that?
No.
Oh.
Actually, I do put some in there because you can hide it in here real easily.
Sure, yeah.
In like these creases, and I'll usually put just a few in there. With that and the glued together, it's going to last for a long ass time. Try to bring it out over the edge.
Because you want to try and
Try to
hide that seam.
Yeah.
Dude, that's looking great.
I use a lot of different kind of, seagrass and things, and the more you use like different ones on the same lamp, it just gives it so much more character.
Yeah, sometimes like manila rope too, right?
Yeah, for sure. And this glue sets pretty quickly too, which is nice.
Oh, so you use that to mark it.
Yeah,
then you cut all the way
try
through.
to line it up.
Yeah. That was very quick. Oh, you guys probably went through all 300 of those lamps in like, what, 2 days?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
So you're trying to put them in the grooves of the pattern.
Yeah, I get down in there.
The weave.
Down in there, it hides them pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, this is how I've been doing my lamp. Like I showed you at the Mai Kai that we just had them like sitting in there and we had wires. But like I made this up here to where you can hang it from this. And I use these little clips here. And then all you have to do is you loosen the screw, and you just pull the lamp off, and you can change.
Wow.
Anytime that you want to change it.
Wow, dude, that's amazing. Dude, you're giving all the secrets away. But there are certain lamp makers that cannot be duplicated. I think you're one of them. I think that Tommy over here on the couch is one of them. I think that our friend Elena, L's Tropical Lighting, Savage Matt, obviously Woody Greenwood.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of the king of it.
Yeah.
But if you make one of these things at home, post it on Instagram, tag the Hula Girls, tag Scott I don't know how to say your last name.
Scheidly, Scott at flounderart.com.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Easy peasy, man.
So tag us with the images of the lamps that you make. But if you're interested in this genuine Mai Kai lamp made by one of the dudes who helped rebuild the Mai Kai, you can find it on eBay probably, right?
Yeah, we'll do that.
eBay. Thank you so much. All right.
That was awesome.
Aloha.
Awesome. Aloha.